Whiskey Jason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, often trying and reviewing rare and exotic whiskeys. And this is my top 10 list of the bottles that I actually reviewed here on my channel in 2023. Whew. All right, so that does not mean it's the best whiskey I had. It means these are the reviews that I found the best, and looking back on time, trying them maybe again, and so on. So this is just my personal opinion. I'm sure you had better whiskeys. I'm sure you had different whiskeys. Please write it down in the comments down below, your top 10. Now, of all these videos, of all the whiskeys, you'll find a video online as well, linked down below in the description, so you can see if I'm right or wrong. All right, so we're going to start off with number 10. 2022, I actually bought a bottle of Early Times Bottled and Bond. Brought it over to Germany, opened it in 2023, and I was amazed at how delicious it was. I was like, this is great. I paid 40 euros for it, getting it over here, having the bottle here. In America, you can get it for $25. I like Early Times Bottled and Bond bourbon. Whiskey base number 157795. Good stuff. Yes, there's been a change of ownership. Yes, there'll be a change in taste and so on. But who knows? Number 9, which finally made it over here to Germany. I made a video about this. Rabbit Hole. Derringer. Bourbon. Pedro Jimenez cask finished. 46.5%. 75 euros. Now, the other bottles from them, Boxer's Grail and so on, they're about 15 euros cheaper, so that's not bad. 75 euros is a lot of money for that, but it's a very, very interesting whiskey. I visited the distillery 2022. Very, very, very nice place to go. If you're in Louisville, just drop by and go to the Rabbit Hole Distillery. Great stuff. What else can I say? Look out over the city is fabulous. Where the bar is, where the tour ends, good stuff. Now, this is a whiskey number 8 that surprised me. Just hit the shelves a couple months ago in Germany. Remus 6-year highest rye straight bourbon whiskey. So we have 51% corn, has to be bourbon. The 49% rye are divided up, 39% unmalted rye, 10% malted rye. 54.5%, yay. Price, I pay over here 60 euros, okay. Whiskey base 237566. This really surprised me. I really liked it. Wasn't expecting to like it. Remus, so MGP juice and so on, but that was really, really nice. Like their barely legal bourbon, 51%. All right, so one of the disappointments of the year for me, and it's still on the list, is number 7, Woodford Reserve's Masters Collection Historic Barrel Entry 2022. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 45.2% ABV. Now, was it bad whiskey? No, it was good whiskey, but it wasn't that much better than the normal Woodford Reserve bourbon. And then I had to pay 115 euros for the Masters Collection. Yes, it has a nice fancy bottle. Yes, it looks good, but I can get 4 of the normal bourbons that almost taste as good as I can get 3 of the double oak that taste better. And that's what really made my little bit of disappointment obvious there. All right, whiskey base 228485. So let's move up with number 6. So once a year, we get a batch of Booker's. And this year's batch, 2023-02E, I think apprentice batch is what you call it in the States. 7 years, 1 month, 2 days, 62.75% ABV. 83 euros, so we get a little bit cheaper over here. We actually had one shop that sold it for 72. It's like, wait, that's the wholesale price. It's not even the retail price. Who knows? Whiskey base 243389. Booker's I used to love. I actually did, and hopefully you will. No, you will never see this. In Germany, in German, I did on only my German channel. I did 25 bourbons blind, just like Fred Minnick. He did 5 rounds. I only did one, and I picked everything over a 50% ABV. So I had 25 different bottles, 25 different glasses, all blind, and the Booker's was not even middle. It Wow. No, I can't just do two of those back to back. I just do my video in German, turn off the camera, turn it back on, and do it in English, but I can't do 25 even with spitting. I can't do that. Sorry. So, number 5. This is something you can't get in the States. It's a German exclusive from Heaven's Door. The importer's name is Schlumberger, and this is their selection number 5. So far they brought over a total 7 single barrels to Germany. The number 6 and number 7, I have not yet done a video about it, but the first 5 I did a comparison video. And the winner was MGP 7-year-old, the standard mash bill, 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% barley, had 61.4% ABV, cost 110 euros. Whiskey base number 223537. They sold out fairly quickly. I don't think anything's left in Germany. I praised the bottle. Even in our bourbon groups, we talked about this, and it was like, oh, everyone knows number 5 is the best. And it's like, I agree. I concur. So, number 4, also not in Germany, only in Germany, not outside of the country, is our Maker's Mark Private Select. Tila's, Timo Lambat, picked these out. That's their Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 54.6%, 105 euros, whiskey base 243915. I really liked it. I think that's one of the best Maker's Mark Private Selects I've had in a while. I have 4 down here at the moment that were just for Germany in the last couple of weeks. So, did very well as well in my blind tasting. So number 3, pay attention. Four Roses Small Batch Limited Edition 2022. I did not say 2023. In January, might have been February in the English channel, I actually reviewed the 2022 limited edition from Four Roses. I like much, much better than the 2023. Personal opinion, just mine. All right, so we had 54.5% ABV. We have 200 euros. I had to pay for it over here. Whiskey base 221507. Like me from some good Four Roses. So, my official whiskey of the year from America is going to be, I know I'm only in number 2. I did not skip. No worries. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B522. That was with 60.5% ABV. And it's 12-year-old bourbon, costs 77 euros over here. Whiskey base 223862. I really, really like that one. All right, I like my Elijah Craig's right around 60-some%. You can go up to 63, 67, and so on. So, Now, I know that there was the C923 that was then 13 years of age, and everyone loves it. Haven't seen a bottle. Probably will never see a bottle. But the B522 did make it over here. I think it's very, very hard to find anything at that price point that can beat Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. All right, so as a standard core range product, yum. All right, so my whiskey of the year, drum roll please. I didn't even buy the bottle. So I did a video about it because it was gifted to me. Willet Family Estate 25-year-old straight Kentucky rye whiskey, distilled 1983. I was a teenager, barely, and bottled 2009. This is the single barrel 1372. Just put this over here. 47% ABV. Now, Barry, thank you very, very, very much, Barry. I finally found, in German, I couldn't find my bottle. It was in my shelf. This just floored me. This blew me away. I mean, he gave this to me. It was in my shelf for a couple months. Have you done it? Have you done it? No, I'll do it now. And I was like, oh, this is so good. This is magical juice. I mean, this is so good. I've seen this bottle go on auction for 1,000 euros. Is it worth 1,000 euros? No. Is it worth 180, what my friend Barry paid for it 12 years ago? Probably. Today, at least, it is. Whiskey base 16027. I just love those 4 and 5 digit numbers here. This is so nice. Mm. Thank you, my friend. I did a video about it. I have the bottle. This is magical. So let's go down through the list. Maybe I have to just delete number one here. All right, the Willet 25-year-old straight rye. 2, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B522. Excellent juice. So number 3, a little bit more expensive, our Four Roses Small Batch Limited Edition 2022. Preferred it over the 2023. Personal opinion. Maker's Mark Private Select for Germany exclusive Tila's List. Very, very nice. Germany exclusive Heaven's Door. Schlumberger Selection Barrel number 5. 7-year-old MGP. Number 6, Booker's 2023 O2E Apprentice Batch. Number 7, Woodford Reserve Master Collection or Masters Collection Historic Barrel Entry. Yeah. Remus, my surprise and my value for money here at the moment. Highest rye straight bourbon whiskey. 51% corn, 49% rye. 60 euros, not bad. Rabbit Hole, Derringer, PX, Pedro Jimenez, PX. A little bit expensive, 75 euros. And what really blew me away, not available in Germany, but I had a bottle, was the Early Times Bottle and Bond from 2020. So 50%, paid 40 euros for it. Excellent stuff. Now write down in the list down below in the comments, what is your highlight? What is your American whiskey of the year? Put it top 3, top 5, top 10, top 20. I don't care. I'm going to read it. I'm going to comment it. I'm going to enjoy it. And things that you had in your glass in the last year that you really, really enjoyed. And I get to sign off here once and for all with a nice little dram in my glass. And thank you once again to my good friend Barry that gave this to me and gifted this to me. And look, I have a little bit left and I'm going to savor every last drop. Whiskey Jason, all the best to you and yours. A healthy, safe, successful, and happy 2024.